My name is Caleb, thanks for clicking on this video. So 5 quick random tips about the Dji Mavic Pro, and here's a little bit of laziness and my lack of an intro. Alright, tip number 1, set your sharpness to +1 because you want to capture as much detail as possible when you're taking pictures, don't you? And when you're taking videos, don't you? Well, yeah, when you have your sharpness set to 0 like a lot of people recommend, you'll miss out on a lot of details. So trees look like blurs or like blobs. Buildings, you're missing all of the brickwork and whatever. It just looks like colors. And that's because at 0, all lines basically, except the outlines, just look like crap. And then when you try to sharpen that in post, it just looks like crap. However, if you like record at +1, what you end up seeing is you actually have something that you could reduce the sharpness and it's not gonna look nearly as terrible as if you do the other way around. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, contradiction time. Set your sharpness to 0 when you're using it in low light. So in low light, so high ISO or slow shutter speed settings, what you're gonna notice is a lot of noise gets introduced, flipping from 0 to +1, and everybody hates noisy images. So just to reduce the amount of noise, you want to make sure it's set to 0. It can be removed in either setting, but it's just way less work and a better quality image when the noise is lower. And as you can see, it still looks great either way, but yeah. Tip number 3. So I was watching a really established YouTube channel earlier this week, and one of the YouTubers was asking the guy, hey, how do you set your antenna up? Is it like this or like that? And I was like, I didn't know it was a matter of preference. According to DJI and their owner's manual for the Mavic Pro, there's only one correct way to do it, and this is because they designed it such that this is the best signal being transmitted from the transmitter to the drone, which is going to reduce crashes and lost link and stupid laws because people keep crashing. So just do it the right way so that it's just a better situation for everybody and you're not losing money because you're crashing your drones all the time. Tip number 4, talking about lost link. So you always want, for every flight or whatever operation you're planning to do, your lost link settings to be sensible and specific to that flight, because you don't want to be flying on the bridges and your lost link setting is return to home from your last flight, because guess what, you're going to lose your drone. It's going to crash into the bottom of the bridge when it tries to fly up, and now you're going to be out $1,000. Not to mention if somebody sees it and it gets reported and then there's more stupid laws. Yeah, you see where this is going. And tip number 5, so this one is just if you're using like, you know, a regular USB cable, not the one that DJI sent us. You can set up your controller like this. It's just way more comfortable. The USB cord isn't poking you in your hands, and yeah, it's just a better experience when you're flying. So this is what I recommend, and that just about wraps up this video. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Yeah, later.